Have you ever felt like there is more to the story of our world than what we've ever been told? That ancient texts might hold secrets that have been overlooked or even deliberately hidden for centuries? Today, we're re-embarking on a fascinating journey to explore one of the most mysterious and ancient collections of scripture in the world, the Ethiopian Bible. We'll delve into its unique prophecies, especially those concerning the end times, and uncover a perspective that has remained outside the mainstream for far too long. What truths has it been guarding? Let's find out together. Before we dive into the prophecies, it's crucial to understand what makes the Ethiopian Bible, or the GS Bible, so special. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, one of the oldest Christian denominations in the world, with roots tracing back to the 4th century, and some traditions even link it to the time of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Unlike the 66-book Protestant Bible or the 73-book Catholic Bible, the Ethiopian canon is much larger, containing up to 81 books. It includes texts that were excluded from other Christian traditions, most notably the Book of Enoch and the Book of Jubilees. These aren't just extra chapters, they are entire books that offer a profoundly different lens through which to view history, creation, and the future. The very existence of these texts challenges the idea of a single, universally accepted scriptural canon and invites us to ask, what other knowledge might we be missing? Perhaps the most famous of these lost books is the Book of Enoch. While referenced in the New Testament's Book of Jude, it was largely lost to the Western world until it was rediscovered in Ethiopia in the 18th century. And its contents are nothing short of breathtaking. Enoch provides a detailed, vivid account of the days before the Great Flood, describing a world filled with watchers, celestial beings who descended to earth, interacted with humanity, and introduced forbidden knowledge. This led to the rise of the Nephilim, a race of giants, and an era of immense corruption and chaos that ultimately prompted the flood. Now, how does this relate to the end times? The Book of Enoch frames this ancient history as a parallel to a future judgment. It prophesies a final era when righteousness will be restored and evil will be judged once and for all. Enoch speaks of the Son of Man, a messianic figure who will sit on a throne of glory to judge all of creation. This figure is described with titles like the Righteous One and the Elect One, and his role is to bring justice, vindicate the righteous who have suffered, and establish an everlasting kingdom of peace. This detailed, pre-Christian description of a divine judge offers a powerful context for understanding similar concepts in the New Testament. It suggests that the idea of a final judgment and a coming Messiah was a deeply rooted belief long before many other texts were written. Then there's the Book of Jubilees, sometimes called the Lesser Genesis. This text presents the history of the world from creation to Moses, but it's structured around periods of 49 years, or jubilees. It acts as a divine calendar, emphasizing the importance of heavenly timing and order. According to Jubilees, all of history is unfolding according to a preordained celestial plan. When it comes to the end times, Jubilees prophesies a final age where humanity will gradually return to a state of purity and longevity. It speaks of a time when people will live for 1,000 years, and all their days shall be days of blessing and of healing. There will be no more adversary, no more evil, just peace and righteousness reigning on earth under God's law. Unlike the more apocalyptic visions in other texts, Jubilees offers a more gradual, hopeful vision of restoration. It's a prophecy of renewal, a slow and steady healing of the world, culminating in a golden age of peace. It reminds us that even in chaos, there is a divine timetable at work, leading us toward a brighter future. Another fascinating text within the Ethiopian canon is the Kebra Nagast, or the Glory of Kings. While not strictly a book of prophecy, it's a national epic that tells the story of the Queen of Sheba, King Solomon, and their son, Men-Elik, who is said to have brought the Ark of the Covenant to Ethiopia. The Kebra Nagast is foundational to Ethiopian identity and faith. It prophesies that the scepter of Judah would pass from Israel to Ethiopia, making it the new Zion, the spiritual center of the world. In this context, the end times are viewed through an Ethiopian lens. The nation sees itself as a guardian of the true faith and the Ark itself, holding a special role in the final chapter of history. This perspective doesn't focus on destruction, but on preservation. It suggests that while the world may face turmoil, a bastion of true faith, protected by God's covenant, will endure. It's a powerful message of hope and divine protection, centered on the belief that God has a chosen people to carry the lights through the darkest of times. So, what does this all mean for us today? The prophecies of the Ethiopian Bible don't offer a simple timeline of future events with dates and specific predictions. Instead, they provide a rich, multi-layered tapestry of spiritual truth. They teach us about cycles of judgment and renewal, the cosmic battle between good and evil, and the ultimate triumph of divine justice and order. The Book of Enoch warns us about the dangers of forbidden knowledge and corruption, a message that feels incredibly relevant in our modern age of rapid technological and social change. The Book of Jubilees offers comfort, reminding us that even in turbulent times, a divine plan is unfolding, leading us toward healing and restoration. The Kebra Nagis speaks of a spiritual legacy and the entrance of faith against all odds. The real hidden truth of the Ethiopian Bible isn't about predicting the exact date of the world's end. It's about a deeper understanding of our spiritual history and destiny. It shows us that our understanding of Scripture has been shaped by which books were included and which were left out. By embracing these ancient texts, we gain a more complete picture, one that is filled with warnings, yes, but also with immense hope. The central theme is not one of fear, but of ultimate redemption. It's a message that no matter how dark the world may seem, righteousness will prevail, the righteous will be vindicated, and a new age of peace is not just possible, but divinely promised. This is the profound and uplifting truth that has been waiting in the heart of Africa, preserved for centuries in the Ethiopian Bible. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible exploration. If you found this journey into ancient texts as fascinating as I did, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into hidden history and forgotten knowledge. We've only scratched the surface. Let me know in the comments what you think about these prophecies. Until next time, stay curious and keep seeking the truth.